Hello, everyone. Welcome to our new first edition show of Builder Spotlight. And this is a new series from where we sit down with the minds behind the protocols shaping ZigChain's wealth infrastructure. Today, we're kicking things off with a project that's quickly becoming foundational to how Zig works and grows, Valdora Finance. With us is Mia, co-founder of Valdora. We'll be unpacking what Valdora is, how it enables smarter staking through STZig, and why this matters for anyone building wealth on chain. How are you, Mia? Mia, I can hear you. I think maybe you are on mute, maybe, because I can't hear you right now. Yeah, this is the
Okay,
live thing. Yeah.
Yes, I am unmuted.
Yeah.
So, yes, thank you for your positive energy. Thanks for having me. I'm doing great, actually. Just got back from Cannes. It was a whole challenge. You know, French people they like to strike and limit the ability for people to leave this country. So this bougie Cannes, it slowly became a kind of prison.
That's interesting. So,
Yes.
how was the experience?
Um,
How was the experience on Cannes, in Cannes?
it was wonderful. Of course, many builders, many investors, like family offices, VCs. This conference, like SCC Cannes, SCC Cannes. Maybe our audience they know about it, especially if we have builders. We had this large community, a lot of institutions. So the connections, they were high quality. And I was happy, I was like really pleased to see many people that are seeking partnerships with ZigChain. I was also happy to attend Cosmos event. It had, I believe, one of the highest quality of execution. It was super hot in Cannes, and all the needs were met. Almost everyone knew ZigChain. A lot of people are excited about the journey. They see the potential. Yes. So it was. I was really happy to be like an intermediary, or as a representative of our community. Yeah, a lot of when you interact in real life, it is always different because you get out of this online bubble, and you get to understand this realistic perspective of things. And I see that
And
ZChain is really getting more popular, like for
that's
real.
great. And what do you think about? I think you are in Amsterdam with Bybit and Stashers community meetup for the Zip Connect Amsterdam. I
Yeah.
think that's a different experience, also, right?
Yeah, true. I it was so vivid and like oversaturated emotionally. We had plenty of announcements, and it was Stasher's event, and this this man, like, he knows how to build communities,
Yeah.
and it happens for a reason. And again, if we like, who's here from Stasher's community, send us some love, show
Yeah.
yourself. So it was like a hurricane, but luckily I had a little bit of focus to be able to record that, to take a lot of pictures, and I do have this video, and I was showing that on the event that I visited. It was like this huge flex, because the way our our believers communicate their passion to like to Zig chain, Zig holders, it is absolutely unique. That the energy was here. It was explosive. I have never ever in my life I have seen such a reaction from audience. I I felt it was nerve wracking to be on stage in front of, I believe, more than 600 people, a lot of men. Like, and I'm a yes.
That's wonderful. Yeah, I saw the pictures and the videos, and it's really magnificent. And I think the right
Yes,
word is explosive. It's exactly as explosive.
volcano. Just
Yes,
volcano. People were, they were shocked when it is a living proof. Like, you don't even need to pitch. You don't have to pitch Zigchain. You don't have to pitch Valdora that hard, because one video that I have on X, it says everything. No additional words needed. It's just like woo, and I cannot even scream like that. It was so supportive. I had more courage after I
yeah,
saw them. I saw their eyes. I saw this drive. It is intoxicating.
that's great. Okay, let's come to the big picture. So let's start our. This is the Builder Spotlight, which is this is the first edition. This is the first episode of it, and
Mhm.
so let's come to the big picture. As I said, what was the
Yeah.
core problem you set out to solve with Valdora, and how does liquid staking change the game for Zig holders?
Mhm. All right. Thank you for this question. Um, Again, even with the help of live interactions, I discovered that, like, first, like, obviously, there are many Zig holders and believers. They shared their stories, and staking Zig was and is possible, and that's what's being done. And the way it works is that you lock your assets. They like, you receive your rewards, but at the same time, like, they are locked. You have no access
Yeah,
to that. You lose. You lose access to your capital. It's like you're like parking your car, and there's this huge lock on the door, and you have to stand there and wait for unbounded period that is typically like 15 days to 21. It varies. There is a standard procedure for that, and the market, it changes and it moves in real time. Unlike a traditional market, Web3 is way faster, so you need to stay flexible. And which is even better is when you stay liquid at the same time. Also, another issue that users face is the complexity of validators management. You need infra, you need to monitor them, you need to be technically skilled and advanced. And mass adoption is a huge challenge generally in Web3, but we do specifically have this mission in the industry to make crypto accessible, to make it more usable, and to enable like general public to go through this first barrier, like onboarding, and with regular staking and generally with DeFi protocols, this first step with wallets, with going through these chains, it's difficult, especially the work that is related to validators. And with ZChain and with Valdora, we manage all of that ourselves. So we do handle validators' hustle. So we eliminate this barrier. We work on user experience. We work on education, because a lot of Web3 native projects, they see their general audience as degens, as DeFi natives. So they use these buzzwords, this jargon, and they communicate with them on a builder's level. You know, how one scientist talks to another scientist, because Web3 generally is technically complex industry, you know, from this under the hood, on the background layer, it is complex. But that this is the issue of marketing and like founders' error, is to speak to your users as they have been here with you for the whole journey. This is where education comes in. So with traditional ways like that, we are trying to improve all of that. And again, with unbounding period that you have with traditional staking, like apart from validators, you have to wait and you have no liquidity. While you do, of course, have this benefit of building up your yield of your rewards, like you have it with traditional staking, but you cannot do anything with your capital. And with Valdora, you stake your ZIG. It secures the network. You receive your rewards daily and automatically. It happens in real time, but at the same time, you receive a derivative token, SCZIG. You can move it, you can handle it however you want to, and it saves you a lot of time.
Exactly.
Yes, because you have to be able to pivot whenever you want to, because of the market volatility. And yes, with us you can do whatever. You can swap it back, and also SCZIG accrues in value over time. We don't do inflation, so naturally over time, while your rewards they pile up, but STZIG it remains in the same amount. Like, do you get what I mean? STZIG, it accrues in value over time. All the benefits are here.
So what you describe is, I think, this is something like staking made smarter. I can see that. So what does that really mean for someone new to DeFi or ZIG chain?
What does it mean? Our motto, staking made smarter.
Yeah.
Yeah. So due to delegation of this complex technical aspects for users, like they delegate this kind of hustle, it saves them a lot of time, so they can focus on doing, like, to build in their own strategy, to play with DeFi. They can pour all this time into these specific activities. And staking made smarter, it also related to our comparison to traditional staking, because you stay liquid. you get your rewards and your derivative token. It also evolves over time. So I'm sorry, my dog is going insane.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
This is live, so no worries for that. So we got some living creatures. So hi to your dog also. That gives
Yes.
some energy right now. So I see that it's really like users can earn passively with STZig,
Yeah.
which grows in value over time, and also. As you said before, like it's easy to no need to choose like the manage the validators. They
Yeah.
are handled automatically. So I think this is very important for the new users and existing users already. But like it seems like that lowers the learning curve
Yeah.
while boosting the yield potential. It's great. By the way, I want to remind all our viewers that Valdora Finance Telegram channel has been enabled. I think some of our community members are over there. They
Mhm.
can have the answers easily over there, I think.
Yes, of course. We created this channel. It's live, and it's we're speaking about the community and the communication between Valdora and our users. Do I understand you correctly?
Yeah.
Okay. Mm, so we give answers to our users in real time uh, with our Telegram channel. We have a group there where you can interact between each other. You can strengthen your bonds because again, we know how the community operates. It is friendly, it's welcoming. You're free to chat, and also we have a bug report part of the channel where all of your questions will be answered as fast as possible, because we appreciate all the information that you're sharing. If you have any difficulties, if you are confused about something, just reach out to us. I am here, I am attentive, I see you, and I want your journey to be smooth and
Though your design at the same time your Valdora's design is helping the non-technical users, as you said before. I think it's easy to get on board, right?
yes, yes, and it's also related to communication. When we have any questions, we would prepare educational videos too. And this onboarding, especially at this early stage, it is we have to move fast with the way we make those changes with communication as well. So there is education. There are some tutorials and fast reaction. If you have any issues, like we reply, and this onboarding it becomes faster. And thank you so much for your feedback. We need that. And yes, continue.
Okay, then. So here's our third question. Then, so how does STZig actually work under the hood? Like, and why is it such a powerful asset within the ZigChain ecosystem?
Okay, so STZig is backed by Zig 1-to-1 and plus yield, and it grows in value over time as rewards come in. And again, it's not a receipt, it's not something that is frozen in time. It's a liquid asset that you can use across DeFi, across protocols within Zig chain ecosystem, and more opportunities are coming. We're looking into all the possible partnerships, so we'll give this chance for our users to use to play with DeFi, to to be free with STZig, and but at the same time, it depends on your needs and your approach. Even like with traditional staking, you get your rewards passively. But if you want to, if you have this need or desire to move assets more, you're also free to do that. So our motto is also related to free will.
That's great. Okay, so why did you choose to build Valdora on Zig chain? What stood out compared to other ecosystems?
I can start with a personal story. I was
Right.
really lucky to have this fateful moment of meeting the team in real life. It was my like my introduction to the community of founders, and back then we discussed Signally, and we stayed in we stayed in touch because I think that we caught that synergy. I saw the values and the mission of Signally, like this wealth democratization and this openness to Web2 users. Like they basically created this short bridge, and I loved that. It is a rare occasion in the industry. It is always a challenge. And then I saw this fast pacing improvements. That's about the this this on evolution side, and then work ethic. It's been a huge pleasure to communicate
Right.
with Zig Chain in-house community, like builders, and right now and for the whole time that I'm here as a builder, as a part of the ecosystem, all the I love the work ethic. I love all the support, and for builders, for founders, for startups, this is always an issue. Sometimes when they are they always struggle. Like it is a common knowledge. I think sometimes they're lost, and there is this barrier between the
Founders
between yes
and
and
the industry.
yes
Yeah.
yes between like there is this barrier, and it's not there in this case. We get the support, we get this guidance, mentorship,
Right.
and also the fact that I've been to Amsterdam. It's also thanks to that, and again it's in real time. We're not talking about the technical aspects yet, which is also a huge pro, because Zig Chain, it is built for advanced DeFi protocols. It has low latency, fast execution, a trusted set of validators, and all the activities are being tracked in real time. It's about speed, it's about security, it is composable, and yeah, it has a huge potential for growth and expansion, horizontally, vertically, due to inter-blockchain communication that we have. Like it is Cosmos SDK based.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, your dog is, I think, now excited again. This answer is a great answer, by the way. So he's attracted, I think. Okay. So it's really important that you say is the alignment of the values that help to build better. Let's say the ethics, the work ethics, and the help of the team together, to you and the team, and also technically backed up. So I think a founder or a builder is looking is what is looking for that. I think this is the answer. So thanks too much for this one also. So the next question is about the uh, so as we know, one of the key drivers of DeFi traction is TVL, and with Valdora bringing liquid staking for Zig, how do you see
Mhm.
this unlocking new flows and contributing to TVL across the Zig chain ecosystem?
We provide liquidity. This, I think, this is the simplest answer to that. And liquidity, it means movement, and movement, it means that the chain is very much alive, and it enables this growth and expansion. Um, and then again, you stake once, but your token, it flows through dexes, like farming, lending. There are many opportunities ahead, um, due to Zig chain strength, because it's perfect for DeFi, and and things move fast. We're gonna see more protocols there. So Valdora is like this entry point. We provide this liquidity. Users can stake, they can benefit and move their assets. That helps TVL.
So, so it's easy, I think. So stake Zig and get ST Zig and deploy it,
Yes,
and
yes,
then TVL goes up, and so this makes Zig chain, I think, more attractive, and
yeah,
it's really like a wheel. So it comes to more
yes,
staking. Yeah. So this I think this liquid staking is really important for the chain value, I think.
yes. It is simple, but it's true.
Yeah. Okay. So when it comes to liquid staking, what makes liquid staking more relevant now than ever in this market?
The market is volatile, and now even more than before. And users, and yes, they need this, they crave this stability more than ever. And liquid staking is a helper uh, in this case, because you do um, you do get your rewards. At the same time, you're flexible and free. So yeah, and Web3 is growing, is improving, and liquid staking is just a way better version than a traditional staking.
So in this time, I think user behavior trends are really following this thing that you are doing right now. So it's very important, I see. So what kind of user do you think benefits the most from Valdora, and how do you see adoption evolving as the ecosystem matures? I think you're on mute right now. Yeah, yes. So we had a camera right now disabled, and let's see Mia comes back. If she comes back, uh, yes, we are waiting for Mia. And
I'm so sorry. I
yeah,
just had a
that
little bit this technical difficulties, because I call it weird Polish Wi-Fi that rejects all the
no
devices
worries,
that you
no worries.
have.
Live shows always have these kinds of problems. No worries for that.
Yeah.
So my question is about the if you had it. So what kind of user do you think benefits the most from Valdora in this way, and how do you see the adoption evolving as the ecosystem matures?
Um, yes. Thank you for this question. I think the biggest benefit would apply to OGs, of course, to people who already um, already see the value and the potential. They can easily they can easily pivot from traditional staking to liquid staking. But at the same time, for crypto newbies, it can be an opportunity to enter Web3 without unnecessary barriers. So for that category, we're helpful as well. And going back to the liquidity aspect, the ecosystem will grow, it will mature, so we'll just have more builders, and Valdora is where you start your journey, and then like you move through this ecosystem, you have fun, you build your strategies, you educate, and it's like a blood in a system, STZ.
Yeah, so for the builders, they can integrate STZig as a primitive new protocols in new protocols, and also for the advanced DeFi users, I think they can leverage STZig for loops and yield farmings and so on. So, and as for the passive investors, as you said, so they can earn yield while staying liquid. So these are, I think, like a cornerstone of the wealth layer, which Zig chain is always saying, like wealth generation infrastructure. So I think this is a very important layer that Valdora is suggesting, very important. So what's the next on the roadmap for Valdora? Any features or integrations in the pipeline you're excited about?
Yes. We already established some important partnerships, like with Oroswap, and more memes.fun, and there are a few partnership work in progress. And there's
so
there's
you are
so much.
working you did a good work homework in the can, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, that too. We're going to prosper. I have a lot of faith in that. Next on the roadmap, of course, it's mainnet, and it is this critical moment. Yes,
Yeah.
it holds a lot of emotions. It requires a lot of
So you got
preparation.
something going on under the hoods. We gotta wait for that,
Yes.
and
Yeah,
there are some
yeah,
things
that's
that are
exciting.
waiting for alpha. Okay, that's exciting. So maybe my last question: why should someone holding Zig stake through? I think we already answered this question, but for the latecomers of our show, why should someone holding Zig stake through Valdora instead of doing it in the traditional way?
Because you skip all the hustle. You stake, you get your yield, you stay flexible, you stay liquid, you have your freedom, and yes, again, this power of free will. You have access to your capital, and you delegate all the difficult work to us. And what is really important, STZig, it grows in value.
Yeah, that's great. I think that's a wrap for on our first builder spotlight with Mia from Valdora Finance. We have covered a lot of ground today, from how liquid staking transforms the Zig experience to why ST Zig becoming such a foundational asset across the Zig chain ecosystem. The key takeaway here is that Valdora isn't just another staking protocol; it's infrastructure that unlocks new possibilities for how we think about and use our assets. When you can earn staking rewards while keeping your capital active across DeFi, I think that's when the real magic happens. Yeah, before we wrap up, where can our audience go to learn more about Valdora and get started with STZ?
Yeah, you can. You should follow Twitter. You can follow my personal X account where I share our way, our journey with users, and again our Telegram channel,
Yeah,
Telegram, yes, group chats. Um, we're happy to see you. We're happy to interact with you and provide you all these opportunities and get better with with each day. Yes, follow us. Let's talk. Let's see each other phone to phone, face to face, and
that's the energy we are
yeah,
looking for. Yeah.
hopefully I'll see you soon. And thank you again for having me. I've had a lot of fun, and it's always important to repeat that philosophy to yourself, like yeah, more in touch with the mission, with the vision, and
We're
more
gonna be
motivated.
following you.
Yes, more
Absolutely.
motivated than ever.
That's great. Perfect. And for everyone listening, if you want to dive deeper into Valdora, make sure to check out their testnet and see liquid staking in action. The future of wealth building on ZigChain is being built right now, and Valdora is at the center of it. Thanks again to Mia for joining us today and sharing the vision behind Valdora. This has been our Builder Spotlight series. We will be back soon with more conversations featuring the innovations shaping ZigChain's ecosystem. Until next time, keep building and keep growing your wealth on chain. See you guys. Bye. Thanks once again. Yeah, I think that's a wrap. Let's see if it's